Welcome to Fantasy Poker Central. I'm your host, Eric Danis, joined today by WSOP bracelet winner and Poker News senior news editor, Chad Holloway. Chad, how are things?
Things are going great. Really excited for the upcoming WPT Borgata. It should be a great event.
Speaking of Borgata, I asked you for 3 players in your scouting report, 3 players you think will score you some valuable points in Atlantic City, starting with a man who's on fire.
You must be referencing Aaron Macy, one of my favorite people on the circuit. The kid's got heart, he's got determination, and he's got a work ethic second to none. And, he finished runner-up in the opening event. That was a huge score for him, and it came off the back of him winning a Heartland Poker Tour event. So he's on fire right now. He's hungry for it, and I like him to have on your team. He costs about $195,000 to add to your roster, but I think that's a good price.
Aaron's a great pickup, Chad, and let's make sure that BCP represents in Atlantic City. Who you got for your second pick?
Second pick is going to be Amanda Musumeshi. She's a hardworking girl from Atlantic City who grinds like none other. She's got home field advantage. She won an event at the Borgata back in 2011. I really like her, especially when her cost is at $34,916. Easy pickup. Anybody can afford her. She should be on your team.
Amanda, definitely one of the hardest working players on the circuit. Who you got for number 3?
Finally, the other one I don't want to overlook. He's the most expensive at $313,000. Matt Salsberg. He was the Season 11 Player of the Year for the WPT. He loves to play the WPT. This is a WPT event. It makes sense for me to have him. I like to have him on my team. Great
trio for you, Chad, there.
How about yourself? Who are your 3?
I'm starting with a little Canadiana, and you know how I am. I love my maple syrup as much as the next guy. I'm going with Mike Leah as my first pick. Just an amazing poker player. And although WCOOP is going on, he did confirm with me that he will be playing Atlantic City. He's flying down there on Sunday and grinding it out. Just a superb career, both live and online. He finished second for his biggest live career cash at the Seminole Hard Rock just a few days ago. His 2014, by the way, Chad, 4 wins, 9 top 10s, and 20 cashes. It's really been a great year for the guy we know as a Go Leafs Go A. My second pick is Jeff Matson, and here's a little word of advice, and let's make sure that Matson does show up. He did play prelim events, but he's right now in Montreal playing WCOOP. If Jeff Matson is in Atlantic City, they don't come hotter than him in 2014, just a resurgence. His bracelet victory, which was his 3rd in 2013, catapulted a career that maybe was slowing down a bit, but Jeff Matson has been absolutely awesome ever since that June 2013 victory, and I'm sure you'd agree with that.
Yeah, he's the 2006 WSOP Player of the Year. That was many years ago, but he's back on the scene and as hot as ever.
My final pick, Chad, I'm tugging at the heartstrings. Dwight Pilgrim is my 3rd pick. A little out of left field, let's be honest. Ever since his monumental victory right here at Borgata a few years ago, it hasn't been the best of times for Pilgrim on the circuit, but just an all-around decent, cool guy, a guy that I love talking to in the halls of the Rio, always has a smile on his face, and I'm hoping that rubs off on him at the poker table. Also, poker needs these entertainers, and they don't come as entertaining as Dwight Pilgrim.
He's certainly an underdog pick because he has flown under the radar as of late, but one of his mottos is he's going to shock the world. He did it at the Borgata before. He very well could do it again. And he could turn out to be a big fantasy pick if it proves to be the case.
He's Chad Holloway. Follow him on Twitter at Chad A. Holloway. A reminder that Tuesday noon Atlantic City time is your deadline for your picks for the WPT Borgata Poker Open. Until next time, live from Fantasy Poker Central, I'm Eric Danis.